Canada's digital control grid, the CanPass evolution. Welcome to Wake Up Canada News. I'm Brad Wilder. This next article was written and researched by Rich Angel. Phase 1, Work Verification, Year 1 to 2. CanPass starts as a mandatory digital credential for employment. Employers must verify employees before hiring. Basic personnel information is stored centrally. Identity, citizenship, residency status, work eligibility, and employer verification logs. The impact? Minor inconvenience for most, but vulnerable populations like temporary workers, recent immigrants, marginalized groups feel pressure to comply immediately. Phase 2, Service Integration, Years 2 to 4. CanPass expands to government services, healthcare, housing, applications, and welfare programs. Verification apps begin to check eligibility for benefits and social programs. The system can flag discrepancies automatically: missed appointments, incorrect paperwork, expired credentials. The impact, though, citizens become dependent on CanPass for essentials. Missed registrations or technical glitches could delay healthcare access, housing, or benefits. Phase 3, Predictive Oversight, Year 4 to 6. Data collected from employment, government services, and possibly private sector interactions is fed into AI predictive models. The government and authorized partners can begin to score risk and compliance, likelihood of missed taxes, unauthorized work, or even regulatory violations. Employers or service providers might receive automatic flags before offering employment or services based on predictive risk. Impact? Well, automated decisions start replacing human judgment, creating opaque barriers for people who might otherwise comply. Errors in AI predictions can prevent access to jobs, housing, or even benefits. Phase 4, Conditional Access and Automated Enforcement. That's through years 6 to 8. CanPass evolves into real-time life management. Digital credentials must be active and in good standing to work, rent housing, open bank accounts, or receive government services. Automated warnings or temporary suspensions could occur if a user is flagged by AI. Potential integration with banking systems, limiting financial transactions for those with flagged status. Impact? Well, citizens are effectively dependent on a single digital system. Mistakes or AI misclassifications could lead to immediate real-world consequences, from losing paychecks to being unable to pay rent. Phase 5, Predictive Compliance and Social Control, Year 8 through 10. AI models start to analyze behavior patterns, location data, spending habits, and social networks to predict compliance risk. CanPass might be used to preemptively restrict access to certain jobs, services, or benefits before violations even occur. Non-compliance or perceived risk could trigger automatic probationary status, restricting mobility, work hours, or benefit access. Expansion into optional but expected areas include education enrollment, travel authorization, medical procedures, and even private sector service access. The impact? Citizens face continuous surveillance and predictive governance. Autonomy is reduced because all life decisions are filtered through a predictive system controlled by government algorithms. Phase 6, Fully Automated Life Credential, Year 10 plus. CanPass becomes the primary digital life credential in Canada. Work, housing, healthcare, banking, education, social services, and travel all require active CanPass status. AI algorithms continuously monitor compliance and assign risk scores. Real-time enforcement can restrict access instantly. Citizens must obtain a good standing digital profile to participate in normal life. The impact? Essentially, a digital control layer over citizens' lives. Errors, bias, or misuse could leave people without work, benefits, or housing. Privacy is almost non-existent, and government oversight is absolute. Key risks across these phases: 1, automation bias. People trust AI decisions even when they're wrong. 2. Data breaches. Centralized system is a gold mine for hackers or foreign entities. Number 3. Discrimination. Marginalized groups are disproportionately affected by predictive scoring. Number 4. Loss of autonomy. Every essential function of daily life becomes contingent on a digital credential. Number 5. Social pressure. Fear of penalties or restrictions could chill behavior, limit mobility, or force compliance with government directives. While CanPass starts as a simple work verification tool, the infrastructure it creates, centralized digital identity, real-time data collection, AI predictive analytics, and mandatory participation could evolve into a full-scale life management and compliance system. In the worst-case scenario, Canadians' employment, housing, healthcare, and personal freedom would all be mediated by an automated system, leaving very little room for error, privacy, or autonomy. Today, the British are already facing this reality with the launch of their new Brit card. If history and trends are any indication, Canada is likely to follow suit with its own version. Given how closely Canadian policy often mirrors UK, it's, only a matter of time before a system like CanPass is introduced. A mandatory digital credential controlling who can work, access services, and navigate everyday life. Question everything, my friends. Thanks for watching Wake Up Canada News. Please like, share, and follow us on any of your favorite socials, including Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, X, BitChute, and our website at wakeupcanadanews.com. Till next time, remember you're the voice, and it's time to make it count. I'm Brad Wilder. I'll see you again soon.